So we're nearing the end of our appointment today, and I'm happy to report that you've been doing really well. I can see that you've been really diligent about your brushing and flossing, and it shows, so I'm really proud of you on that. And we've made enough progress, I think we can stick with just a 6-month recall. But before we schedule the next appointment, I wanted to ask if you had any last-minute questions for me.
I actually do. So I just got engaged. I'm getting married in a few months, and I would love to get my smile brighter for that. I know that some of the bleaching that would happen in the office could make my teeth sensitive. So I was looking on TikTok on some natural ways to whiten my teeth, and I came across apple cider vinegar and charcoal, and I was just wondering what you thought about those.
Sure. So there've been some studies done, and the results are either kind of neutral or can be a little bit harmful. So you mentioned apple cider vinegar. The way or the thought behind the vinegar is in the same way that it can be used as a cleaning product. So it's actually a little bit acidic, so it's going to start wearing down the enamel that coats the outside of your teeth, and be harmful in the way that drinking a lot of soda can be harmful. So I wouldn't recommend the vinegar. And as for the charcoal, I've seen a lot of those in the aisle at CVS, and the thought behind those is by being a little coarse, it can start to buff out a scratch, which does work, but in effect, it's also wearing down your enamel. That's actually going to make your teeth more sensitive and more susceptible to staining. So it's going to work initially, but will cost you in the end. And the thing about in-office bleaching, it can make some people sensitive, but that is not universal. And what's done in the office is functionally the same as what you can buy over the counter. It's the same chemical makeup, but just like a lower concentration. So what I would actually recommend is an over-the-counter, just like gel or bleaching strips, and as long as you follow the directions on there for wearing it however long you suggest you to wear it, you should be fine. And as far as like delineating between them, the bleaches that are 10% or less of carbamide peroxide, that's a fancy word and I'll write it down for you.
Yeah, please write it down.
Is going to be your best bet. So if you take a low and slow approach, I think you're going to be really happy with the results, but I know that's a lot of overwhelming information, so if you get stuck in narrowing it down, give me a call and we can pick one together.
Okay, so stay away from apple cider vinegar and charcoal and do something with 10% or less carbamide peroxide, and you're going to write that down for me, so when I go for the over-the-counter, I can get that smile that I'm looking for.
Yeah, you're a pro already.
All right, thank you, Doc.
Looking forward to the photos.